I have many reasons why Chuck Fletcher is the worst general manager of the Philadelphia Flyers. And let me explain why. Let's talk about the trades he made. Owen Tippett is a great player, but Chuck Fletcher could have got a little more. I gotta say that Chuck Fletcher is the most incompetent general manager the Philadelphia Flyers have ever had. He is useless. He is an idiot. He is out of touch with the Philadelphia. He is out of touch with reality. He has no idea how to run a hockey team. And he makes these excuses like, oh, the team's not good enough. The team's not that good. Well, isn't the whole reason for a trade deadline is to make a team better in the next year? Isn't that the whole point of a trade deadline? See, Chuck Fletcher misses the entire point of a trade deadline. You can't just... He's useless at making trades. He sucks at it. If he does something in the off season, then maybe it'll be better, but he should have acted right away. He should have bit the bullet, and he should have made a good trade. Instead, we got draft picks that probably won't even see Philadelphia Flyers ice in a few years. Chuck Fletcher, you are incompetent. You are an idiot, and you are the worst general manager that we have ever had. I hope Briere takes your job. I really do, because you suck. You are the biggest, useless piece of trash we ever had. And let me tell you something, Chuck. You sit around, you make excuses, you sit around counting your money, and you rip us off. That's all you're doing. You're just like Comcast. You go around and you rip us all off. Let me tell you something, Chuck. One day, we're all gonna fight back, and we're gonna take back what's ours, Chuck. And I don't know who's in your ear. That dumbass Valerie Camatello? That dumbass Dave Scott? Because let me tell you something, Chuck. They don't give a damn about you. They're using you because you're their lackey. I know what you're trying to do, Chuck. You're making excuses. But Comcast is the reason why you're such a dumbass. Because this Flyers organization is run by a bunch of selfish, self-loathing idiots. Let me tell you one more thing. You know what? If Ed Snyder was still alive, he would fire all your asses. Your asses will be out of a job. And let me tell you something, Chuck Fletcher. You don't even give a damn about this hockey team. You don't give a shit about this hockey team. Let me tell you something. Bobby Clarke, he's a better general manager than you. Ron Hextall was a better general manager than you. And let me tell you one more thing, Chuck Fletcher. You ruined this team. You destroyed this hockey team. Because you know what? You were too much of a chicken shit to do anything about it. You were too much of a coward to make something happen. But you hide behind your cronies at Comcast, Dave Scott and Valerie Camatello, who are useless pieces of trash that don't know how to run a hockey team. Let me tell you something. I've been a Flyers fan for all my life. I put up with a lot of shit in my life. I can't walk. I can't even eat because I have a trach in my throat. But you know what helps me get through everything that I've been through in my life? And that is the Philadelphia Flyers. A team that I loved. A team that you spit on. A team that you stomped all over. You know what? Each and every one of you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to wake up every day and hear about how bad your hockey team is doing. You don't know what that's like, Chuck. You don't know what that's like, Dave Scott. You don't know what that's like, Valerie Comatello. Let me tell you something. We ever won a Stanley Cup? We ever won a cup? Chuck Fletcher, Dave Scott, Valerie Comatello, Comcast, you're not getting any of the credit. Okay, so let me tell you something. We're the reason Flyers hockey exists. We're the reason. We're the fans. We're the majority of your income. And the fact is, you don't give a shit about us. You just want to take our money. That's all you want to do. Well, let me tell you something, Comcast, or should I say, Suckcast. This is the last straw. Chuck Fletcher, either you make good trades in the off season, you make some deals in the off season. Either you do that, now let me tell you something, pal. Let me tell you something. You're gonna have hell to pay from each and every Flyers fan in this city. We sign your paychecks, pal. Remember that. Remember that. You mess with Philly, you mess with the whole city. Alright? I'm warning you, Chuck. You better make some deals in the off season. You better. Or you're gonna be in big trouble, pal. You're gonna have to deal with all of us. And you don't wanna deal with you don't wanna deal with millions and millions of angry Flyers fans. So you better start listening to us. And we're gonna make your life a living hell, pal. Believe me, you're not gonna like it. Let me tell you something, pal. Let me tell you something, Chuck Fletcher. You better do something in the off season. You better listen to my warning. Alright? Look into my eyes. You better listen to me. Don't mess with Philly. Don't mess with the Flyers Nation. And don't mess with Timmy Flyers guy. Okay? Because you don't want to get me angry. You don't want to see me get angry, do you? Do you, Chuck? Do you, Dave? Do you, Valerie? Do you, Comcast? So you better fix things right now. You better fix things in the off season. You're dealing with a lot of angry Flyers fans who have not seen a Stanley Cup. Let me tell you something. I wasn't born in the 70s. I was born in the 80s. So you don't want to mess with me or any Flyers fans. If Ed Snyder was alive, he would kick your ass. He would kick all your ass. He would kick your ass. He wouldn't kick your ass, Valerie, because, you're a woman, and that's not right. It's not right to kick a woman's ass. It isn't right, so. But he would fire you, though. But I'm saying, Chuck Fletcher, if Ed Snyder was alive, He beat your ass. He beat your ass in like 10 seconds.